Fever. Almost everybody had one during their lifetime. It's not always a disease, it's a signal from our body. Sometimes it is due to an infection, sometimes it is due to an inflammation, sometimes it is some other thing. But how do we know when do we need to worry? So today I am going to break it down for you. Hi, I am Dr. Namrita Agrawal, a critical care specialist at Borivali Healthcare. And today's topic of discussion is going to be fever and what to do about it. So fever is a natural mechanism or response of the body to an abnormal stimulus like an infection or a bacteria or a virus or a fungus entering into our body, and body is trying to fight that. Now, like how we boil water, why do we boil water? Because we want to kill the germs by increasing the body temperature. The fever is same as that. The body's response is to increase the temperature, so to kill the germs. But sometimes it is not always germs. Fever can also occur due to some dehydration, heat stroke, autoimmune diseases where the thermostat mechanism, that is the hypothalamus of our body, which controls the body temperature, fails or goes into overdrive. So fever is not always infection, it can be some other things also. So taking antibiotics each and every time will not help. But when fever is accompanied with some of these things, red flag signs, then we need to worry about it. The red flag signs can be if the fever is very high grade, like it is more than 102 or 103, and it is not coming down even with the medications, or is coming down with medication but is coming back again. If the fever is lasting more than 3 days, the fever is associated with severe chills or rigors, or it is associated with drowsiness, severe headache, abdominal pain, decreased urination, dehydration, then all this can be warning signs. If these signs are present, then you need to go and get yourself checked by the doctor. And when the fever can come without infection, those things can be in children. Commonly it comes when the children are teething, sometimes after the vaccination, sometimes when the ambient temperature of the room is very high, then you can have fever. Temperature more than 100 degree Fahrenheit is generally considered as fever. Less than that can be normal body temperature, and you don't need to take any medications. Also, I advise to my patients that the fever is very normal for the body temperature. It is a defense mechanism. So don't treat it as a harmful thing. Your body is trying to fight the bacteria. Let it be. Don't take medication until and unless you are very uncomfortable, you feel very weak, you can't handle the body pain or some other symptom associated with the fever, then only take paracetamol. Don't take any medications if you are feeling well and it is just the fever. Sometimes fever can come in viral illnesses also, like common flu, influenza flu, but you don't need antibiotics for that. Please be careful, consult your doctor before starting any antibiotic. I have seen patients who have fever and feel they have throat pain, they start taking azithromycin immediately. No, this is not the treatment for throat pain or sore throat. Sore throat is because of a viral infection. The antibiotic is not going to have any effect on that. So please be careful and don't take any antibiotics. Don't self-medicate for fever. Also, during fever, one of the most important thing that you need to keep in your mind is keeping yourself hydrated. Whatever amount of medicines you take will have its effect only if you are hydrated, if your body volume is maintained. So keep yourself hydrated, rest, take medicine only if you have uncomfortable symptoms, and don't be afraid of fever. So whenever you have fever, you don't require medical attention immediately. Only when it is coming with the warning signs or red flag signs, then you need to consult your doctor and seek medical attention. Second thing, not all fever needs medicines or antibiotics. Some fever will go away without taking any antibiotics also. Only key thing that you need to remember is hydration. I hope you liked my video and information. If you want me to continue making such videos, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.